Here's what 5 years of trading taught me. So basically, I started trading in 2020. Now I figured out about trading in 2019. Yeah, so 2019 I figured about trading. It was my friends I know in the university back then. But I never took it serious. Like, but I was always dabbling in it, like trading, demo, researching. But like, I was never serious. I was never consistent. Probably pull up twice a week, 3 times a week, and that was it. When I took it extremely serious was the pandemic. 2020, I think that was 2020 March ending. Yeah, the ending of March 2020. That was when I came back from school and, got hit with the lockdown. So I had nothing else to do than to lock in and, just learn how to trade. So I was supposed to have a mentor, all right? So someone that would teach me. But the problem was that the money that he asked me to pay, I didn't have it. Now I wanted to pay with two of my friends, like three of us who split the bill into three places and pay. You understand? But the problem was that one of the friends decided that he's not paying for that. So I couldn't learn from that guy. So that led me to just go and start searching the internet. Now I remember one of my friends, he gave me a book, a trading book. Yeah, that book helped me a lot. And then like the book gave me this structure that okay, now I could go to YouTube and I know what I was looking for in YouTube. So I started grinding in 2020 until I think ending of 2020 I started making money from the forex markets. Yeah, because I was trading forex. I started making money, right? But there was a problem. The problem was that I wasn't consistent. So I'll make money, lose money, make money, lose money, like just highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows all the time. And it was so annoying. And I suffered like this for like 2 years. 2 good years I suffered the same way. You understand? Like I'll get to a point where I'll make money, then lose money. There was one point I remember I took a picture. I will look for that picture and I'll attach it to this video. I was in my friend's house. There I remember I was trading GBGBPY. Yeah. So like we made good money on that pair, that particular pair, GBGPY. After now I thought that okay, I've figured this whole business out completely. But before you know, I think the next week or the next 2 weeks, I lost everything that I made and even some of my capital. I was so down. You understand? Like I was about giving up in trading. I went to just start doing something else. I never found consistency until I finally had a mentor, someone that showed me the ropes. Yeah, and I've talked about this in some of my past videos. So it was during the same time when I was about giving up. That was when one of my friends, the guy, he noticed that I was down, and he had already started making money from the forex markets. So he noticed that I was down, and he was like, "Yo, I should come to his house so that we'll just talk about what the issue is." I said, "Okay, no problem." I got to his house and I went to my laptop and we started grinding. He asked me to explain my whole trading system for him. I explained everything from beginning to end, and how I try to use technicals to make money from the markets. And he started showing me some things, telling me some things that made me realize that there are a lot of loopholes in my trading strategy. A lot of loopholes. Look, there are like a lot of things that your trading strategy needs to be complete. All right. And not just your trading strategy, your trading habits too. There are things you need to do to actually make money consistently from the market. And if you stop doing those things, your consistency would reduce right before your eyes. And these were things that I did not know about. Obviously, I will not know everything because I never learned properly, or will I say I never learned from a professional. So everything I was learning was through trial and error. So I remember that day. What's stuck with me was how to build a profitable trading strategy. I used his strategy at the time until I now built it to a way that it suits me. I also learned the importance of journaling that day. This is not just carrying a book and paper and writing. Hey, I took a trade today, it was a win or a loss. No, like journaling in a way that documents your emotions, documents every single detail of the trade. You understand? Because this will help you, and even when you make mistakes, you document it, and this will help you reduce the mistakes you make, and is also going to, let's say, if your strategy have some issues, some things that needs to be worked on, you can easily work on it. Why? Because you can study your journal and see, yo, this thing, whenever it happens, it's always causing losses upon losses, and you can remove it and make your strategy more profitable. Okay, so journaling was another thing that I studied or learned from him. Also, backtesting, the importance of backtesting, and it's not just anyhow backtesting, like professional backtesting. There are softwares for that if you want to um, backtest. And I kept doing it, doing what I learned, treating my strategy, journaling every trade, but backtesting at the end of every week, or like during the week. So I just sometimes I backtest with myself, sometimes I backtest with my students, and I just follow this routine consistently until here I am, 5 years in the business. And if there's something that I'm going to leave with you guys, like something that I fully understand after me working with a lot of traders, right? Coaching a lot of traders, and also being friends with a lot of profitable traders, and also seeing some traders fail. One thing that I've understood is that, you see, this trading is all about consistency in your trading strategy. Now, a lot of people, they self sabotage. That's the problem. A lot of people self sabotage. How do I mean? They have a system that creates money for them, and probably because they faced a losing streak, they end up jumping from that trading system to another trading system. So there, they know that it's bad to jump from one training system to another training system. So what do they do? They start doing a lot of tweaking. So with that tweaking, they are still deceiving themselves that they've not changed their training system, but most times, like they've just restructured their trading system. It's as good as changing it. You understand? So I realized that being long term, staying long term in this business is being able to understand your trading system and trading it for a very long time. Now, how do you create this strong belief in your trading system? You do it by backtesting. The same backtesting I said. When you're backtesting, you realize that not every month is going to be smooth. Some months are not going to be smooth. That's the truth. You see it in your backtesting results. Backtesting is like studying past data, but now you're trading it. You're not just looking at it with hindsight. So you see it that there's issue. Sorry, not issue. You see that some months you're not going to make money, and majority of months you make money. So when you find yourself in those bad months, you are not going to start changing your system up and down. You understand? Probably you might have some defense mechanism or so, but you're not going to start changing your system because you understand that this is normal. This is how the market moves. So that's basically it. If you want to see long-term success, you have to get a profitable trading strategy and stick to it for a long period of time. And you also have to understand how to identify opportunity in the market and take advantage of it. Very, very important. Every day, every week, every month, there's some economical crisis or probably some fundamental news or so. Take advantage. Know how to take advantage of these opportunities to make more money for yourself. That's basically what 5 years of trading taught me. Yeah. So if you want to work with me one on one, a one on one mentorship where I teach you exactly how I trade, and you join my private community and trade with us till you're profitable, then use the first link in the description to send me a DM on either Telegram or Instagram. I'm rooting for you guys and I want to see you guys win. See you in my next YouTube video.